Hi, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us here for News 2 Midday. I'm Hannah Powers. We're so glad you're here. We are following breaking news today. A software glitch that's disrupting systems all across the globe, impacting industries from airports to 911 centers, even newsrooms like ours. Many Microsoft users logging on this morning to what is known as the blue screen of death. News 2's Raymond Owens joining us live from Charleston International Airport as major airlines were forced to enact ground stops because of this glitch. We'll get to him in just a moment to see how it's impacting travelers here in our area. But first, NBC's Tom Costello has more on the widespread effects of the outage and what officials believe is causing it.
It's a massive computer outage wreaking havoc worldwide, grounding flights across the globe, hitting airlines, banks, stores, and even some 911 services.
It makes taking care of people in the emergency room extremely difficult and time-consuming, as if it wasn't already.
The outage appears to stem from an update from a cybersecurity company called CrowdStrike, causing users of Microsoft Windows operating systems to crash. CrowdStrike tells NBC News it suffered a major outage, impacting businesses globally. The CEO says in a statement, CrowdStrike is actively working with customers impacted by a defect found in a single content update that is not a security incident or cyber attack. At least 3 major U.S. airlines, Delta, American, and United, grounded flights earlier this morning. The FAA says several airlines requested assistance. Lines have been growing at airports nationwide.
There's no information. There's no flights taking off. They have no idea what's going on.
American says it's now been able to safely reestablish our operation. Across the country, users on social media have been posting messages of their computer screens stuck on what's called the blue screen of death, now seen around the world. Microsoft has released a statement saying, "We acknowledge how impactful this is to our customers, and we are working to restore services for those still experiencing disruptions as quickly as possible."
Some good background, and because of this outage, the Federal Aviation Administration issued a nationwide ground stop, causing flight cancellations and delays. News 2's Raymond Owens joining us live right now from Charleston International. Raymond, you have the very latest on how it's affecting travelers here. Hi, Raymond.
Well, you can see behind me, it's affecting a number of different travelers here in Charleston at Charleston International Airport. I'm going to step outside and let you take a look at some of that. A lot of people here in line trying to get their flights rebooked. Some flights have been canceled. A number of other flights have pretty extensive delays on them. But it's basically affecting those major carriers. Like I said, American Airlines, Delta, and United Airlines. I did talk to a JetBlue customer earlier, and they told me their flight actually was on time. They didn't have any problems. So it basically depends on who uses that CrowdStrike cybersecurity company for their cybersecurity to determine who's affected and who is not. They had to have the ground halt, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to a couple of people here who have been impacted by this. Mr. and Mrs. Dolan, yes. And your daughter, okay, yes. Your daughter Reagan.
Yes.
Tell me, you were headed to Philadelphia today, and that's not happening right now.
So at this moment, it's supposed to be on time, but we haven't heard anything different, and we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best.
And how has this been impacting you, Reagan?
It's frustrating, but like she said, nothing has happened yet, and once it does happen, we can shift to plan B. As long as we get through there and get our bags on the plane, it'll be fine.
All right, well, good luck getting back to Philadelphia, and you've had a great time the past week in Charleston, though, right?
We had 6 beautiful days of weather. We enjoyed spending time with my other daughter, Reagan's sister, who's a travel nurse here in Charleston. So it's been a great week.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all have good luck getting back as quickly as possible.
Thank you so much.
And you can see the arrivals and departures board, just red up and down the board. That's pretty much what it looks like with all the cancellations and delays here at Charleston International Airport. Live in North Charleston, I'm Raymond Owens. Count on 2.